Hello everyone, this is Rich T speaking. Welcome to the second video of Intro to TWC's World. Last time I left off here at the TWC Rich T's homestead, and today I'm going to take you over to my base ops, and it's actually in this direction here, about 500 grids or so that way. So we're going to head off in that direction. Arm myself just in case we come across any weird beasties. And so I'm going to show you my base of operations, as well as, if there's time, I'm going to show you JLO land. And at my base of ops, I'm going to show you the future sky barn. Yeah, we'll just take it from there. So I'm gonna continue walking in north. This is north on TWC's World, and I'll meet you there. Okay, so we're not quite there yet. We're almost there. You can see that I've entered a jungle biome. When I decided to create a base where I was going to put all my builds and create my my base, I wanted to place it in a section where I was going to be surrounded by jungle biomes on at least two sides, and have a plain or a river or some sort of body of water, and I wanted to be in a relatively flat area where there was a lot of trees. And I actually found this area here, and that's my monster spawner, and here's my wall. I actually found this area here where the center was placed in a forest, and the surrounding area is not quite, I'd say three sides jungle, and then the jungle is also, it's got this vast, it's a huge swamp, so there's a lot of water involved. And what we're looking at here is Yogurt. He created a house in that. If you can see it right in the center there, there's a jungle tree there. He created a house around that, and this is his where he's got his farms. And he's moved away. He's left that here, and I'm going to be turning that into a barn. You can hear my livestock in there. So let's go on in our base here, and you can see that the wall is hollow, and I've created two entrances the way I actually want them to be made. And there's four entrances to my base, and I'll just take you to one that I haven't quite developed yet, just to show you the difference. So this leads out to my yard. So here's where I have my livestock: cows, pigs, and sheep. And all I do is I just come out with my wheat, and I just keep breeding them. That's my mob spawner. It doesn't work the way I would like it to. It's not up and running at full potential just yet. And over here is my chicken pit. I store my chickens. And let's go in through one of the developed entrances. Here's a north entrance, and I'll just show you how it sort of works. North entrance. So this allows you to get up on top of the wall, and that's north. That leads out to JLO land, and this is a little observation deck, I guess. I haven't figured out what these things are for. just yet, but it looks neat. So it's my little observation deck, and there you go. And then you enter. If you're to come through one of these doors from the outside, you can see, like I said in my last video, I like obsidian. Keeps creepers from blowing stuff up. So you can enter here. You can either go directly into the base through here, or you can go into the courtyard using these doors here. So look at that, a little cowsy wowsy right here. It'll even be. So here's the first entrance to my base. You can see I've hollowed it all out. This is the first level. Over here is my cobblestone storage area. As you could guess, when you're hollowing something like this out, you end up with a lot of cobblestone. This is my oak tree forest, if you will. Here's more storage of stuff. Lots and lots of stuff. And this is my wheat farm. The wheat's still growing right now. This is the bottom of that chicken pit. That's my egg producer, and this is where I create or let the chickens grow up, and then I slaughter my chickens. And over here we have a pumpkin producer. There's two of them. You could guess this is my redstone room. Anything to deal with redstone, wiring, switches, stuff like that. And this is my sugarcane haul. I've only created one layer. I'm going to expand it out. And here I'll show you my pumpkin farm. It's quite large. That's the back side of the pumpkin farm. And in here is the I just created a little bit larger than what it has to be, but it's where the wiring is for the chicken pit, and that's just to turn the water in different directions, that sort of thing. So what I do is grab the eggs, I throw them in this dispenser, and when I flick the switch, the dispenser throws the eggs out the back, and they hatch, and the baby chickens, the chicklets, they come in here and they just swim around this pool till they grow up. So how my pumpkin patch works is hit the button. It drops 2 sets of pistons, the bottom set which fall, and the second set which push the pumpkins down into this water flow, and then the pumpkins just come towards me. So I'll hit this one here. You can see that one work as well. And how this works is very simple, very basic. I've got pistons up there, and as the sugarcane grows, just hit this button, and it pushes all the sugarcane into the water flow. And you don't have to go get it. You just stand right here, and I just throw it in there. And like I said in my other video, I like pumpkins as a light source. So that's why I invented this. And I just store my pumpkins in here. Oh, there we go. So this is more of the living area. This is where I do my mundane stuff, my day-to-day stuff. The wheat's not growing up, so I'm not gonna dismantle it yet. This is my my slime killing room. I have a couple of slime farms, a couple layers below, and all I do is the slimes, they come up, they stare in that ladder. Little slimes, I don't have to enter this room that much. I basically just stand here, and then as the slimes get towards me, I hit the button, beat up the slimes, hit the button, beat up the slimes. So just to keep the slimes from going all over the place. I actually had this slime killer, if you will, over here, but what I found is that they were clipping through the wall and they were killing my wheat farm. This is my elevator slash quick drop. This goes to the slime drowner. I don't need to go in there that much. This is a little bit revamped, but this goes to my, I have a zombie spawner. I found a dungeon and turned it into a zombie spawner. This leads down there. And this is the minecart elevator that I use. And this is my quick drop to where my nether portal is. Over here is my melon farm. And it's a little bit different than my pumpkin farm in that the pistons basically just push the melons off to the side, lift them up, push them off to the side, and right here you just stand on this pressure plate and you just wait for all the melons to show up. And I use glass because the melons go through the glass, especially at corners. And I just let it grow. This is my garbage can. So you just throw that in there. Oops. I just throw all the unwanted stuff. And it flows down into the covered lava pit. And it just burns up. Simple as that. Over here is the top portion of my zombie spawner. The zombies pop up in the water pushes them down there, and they fall down and take damage. That way they're easier to kill. And this room right in here is my mushroom. And this is where I grow mushrooms. Oh, looks like I guess a zombie spawned in here and broke down the door. That's why the floor is glass, so I don't get mobs spawning in. I need to turn this into glass as well. And that's why there's a steel door here, so I don't get unwanted visitors. Okay, so let's go down a level. And, oh look, must have had a friend. Enderman. So this is my my enchanting room. This is where I create all the potions and stuff. This is my brewing area, and you can see a bunch of they're like rooms, but they're not. They're just the wiring for all the creations that I created up on the first floor. And this is also where I cut down my trees. In the first video on the spawner village, there's a different type of tree farm. That one is way more efficient. So again, I've hollowed this whole area out, and if you see the pumpkins, they're actually in line with the pumpkins that are in the walls. In the wall upstairs. So that's how I get it circular down here. I just drop pumpkins all the way from bedrock up. So we're going to go down another level. And this level here is my nether room. It's got to do with the nether. This is where I put the storage for it in. And that's my nether portal as well. And you can see I've hollowed this area out about halfway done so far. Just this side here. This all been done. This contraption here is how I shut off my slime farm. You can see a little slime bouncing around over there. I have another slime farm over there, but I haven't dug it out yet. All's this does is just drop water down onto the slime farm floor where the slimes where they spawn. So I'll just turn it off here, and that pushes the piston forward, and you can see cobblestone. You can't see any water, and I'm experiencing lag. Love it, because the water was drying up. And if you look over at this one here, This one's still active, so you can see the water is flowing. So I'm gonna turn this off. Shut that floor off again. And my elevator quick drop. Oh, we've awakened some zombies. And right there's my zombie spawner. And what they do is the zombies, they spawn in there, they fall off the edges, and I've got water canals that drag them into here. They go up to the first floor, flow over, and they drop down here. And if we wait just a minute, we might be able to see. There you go. One fell. So that's how that works. And that's just the switches to shut off, or that's just the contraption to shut off the other slime farms. So we'll go down another level, and here it opens up to the top of the slime farm. This is actually 2 slime chunks put together, and there's another slime chunk there. And what happens is the slime spawn on the spawn floor, and they just walk off, and then the water canals just push them towards this intersection over here. Right here. And that pushes them actually underneath us. And here's the slime farm floor that we were turning off and on the water for. So that's how that works. And then a darkwood forest that I've started. And let's go take a look at this little slime over here. Oh, not that little. It's a medium slime. And you can see I'm starting to mine out a little bit more. Actually had these, I was actually trying to grow them on this level here, but found out that they wouldn't grow on this level, so I had to, oh, hi little guy. So I had to drop it 1 level down and grow them on this level. And, oops, we'll go down another floor. And here's the floor where all the slime spawn. It's also the killing floor for, ooh, whoops. That's a little nasty. Every now and again, you get a creeper. Creeper's not very nice. So basically, when I want experience, I just come here, beat on the zombies. And then I've got a chest full of goodies that I push here. And here's another garbage can. Water flows down the way and drops into lava. So I'm just going to switch this over here. I don't need this. I don't need this slime either. More of the slime floors, and if I need access to the slime spawner, I just go in through there. This one's a little tricky. I jump. And now there's nothing else down here except for my strip mine. So all I've done is I've just dug straight down, and you can, again, I've got another slime chunk here that I need to put a switch on. These suckers are active like crazy. So this is where I've been grabbing a lot of obsidian. And one more level, and we're down to bedrock. So this is my bedrock area, and these are all my strip mines. So if you're wondering where I've gotten all this diamonds and stuff from, iron, it's through here. Down here I found an abandoned mine shaft, and I've only just started going through that one. And just to show you, in here is more lava. I like to keep the lava to turn to obsidian. And yeah, this just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. Ouch. Lava from below. Oh no, it's a slime. He's clipping. And I will take you into my mob spawner that doesn't work very well. And I believe it doesn't work very well because of the I haven't lit all the caves up. I haven't lit up the area. This is the inner workings of the mob spawner. This is the clock. This area used to be full of redstone wiring and repeaters. I called it the racetrack, and I'm still learning my redstone, and I figured out how to make these T flip-flops. And so this is the timer system and the clock, and I'll show you how that works in a second here. So this is the base floor of the mob spawner. This one operates that floor. So if I just want them to fall down, they'll land on pumpkins down there, which is the actual center of the first floor. As I'm killing them here, if I can't reach the stuff in the back, I just create a little pusher. So you just flick this button here, and there's 5 floors upstairs with water on them, and the water pushes the mobs off to the outsides, and then there's a canal that runs down around, sort of like a whirlpool almost, and then it flows into the center, and then all the mobs drop down here. As you can see, it's not working very well, and you can see the different lights. Those glowstone, when they come on, it means the floors upstairs are water flowing over them, and when this is lit, it means the floors upstairs don't have any water going over them. So it's just a way to know. We're gonna climb up to the top of the mob spawner, and we'll go all the way to the top. Good, it's daylight outside. So we're now on the very top of the mob spawner. And you take a quick look. This is looking north. And north in that direction over there, that's where JLo land is. And that's where the future Sky Barn is going to be. And like I said before, my base ops is surrounded by a jungle. And then over here is the forest. Now this whole area in here, except for this small corner right in here, it was all dense forest, just like that. And it was a little bit hilly, but not that bad. You can see I had to clear away some of the hill over there. And there's some jungle trees out here, but there's no jungle trees in the center. It was pretty interesting biome, the way it was all set. If you're wondering why I have glass on top of the pumpkins, it's because I was having issues with a lighting bug, and just by putting glass on top of the pumpkins, it got rid of the lighting bug completely. And so what would happen at nighttime, even though there was light there, it would be dark, mobs would spawn in these square chunks, and it was just it just became a hassle. And yeah, so I think I got about 20 minutes worth of footage here. So the next time I see you, we'll be heading north. We'll be going into JLo land, into the big desert. And yeah, that's all for this episode, and we'll see you later.